So today I am sharing with you my version of a Giannis build. It doesn't have everything that a normal Giannis build would have, but it does play super well. It does exactly what I want. It's built at a center, but I built it so that it can play power forward because my buddy is playing center right now. So I wanted to have a big guy that I can rebound and help in the paint with, but also be fast enough to be a power forward and still be able to shoot. And I found that with this build. You might look at the stats and not think that, but trust me, it works. Double center in this game, it runs rampant on the rec. Let me be specific, this build is mainly for the rec, but I'm going to hop right into the... So starting off, I made mine kind of like a wanted to make mine like a Giannis. Name, number, everything, that doesn't matter. I put it at center, you can put it at power forward, doesn't really matter. I put it at center because when I'm not playing with my buddy at center, then I do want to be running center with this player. I don't really want to be running power forward with randoms on this player. It does work well still. I've done it. I've dropped 40. It doesn't really affect the build too much, but this is what I was running with. And then what you can do is put your guy at 7 foot, weight 235, and wingspan at 7'5". And I already have all the stats maxed out, so I'm just going to go through each of them and kind of explain them. So we have an 84 close shot because that gives us the silver paint prodigy. Now that badge is super helpful. Not a super high close shot, but it is super helpful. It's very well-rounded build, and you're pretty good in the paint. You get an 80 driving layup as well for the Giannis layup style at starter 4. Super helpful with getting layups. You get silver physical finisher. You can always use any of these badges and max plus 1 them to whatever you think, because this build is built for that. You can put it on posterizer, you can put it on set shot, you can put it on rebound chaser, you can put it on high flying denier, whatever you want. But we get an 87 driving dunk for the silver posterizer and some pretty good animations. And then we get an 81 standing dunk. This is the standing dunk I have on like all my centers. Super good, very consistent. The sweet spot for standing dunks this year for sure. If you go higher, you're going to get more, but I don't think it's really necessary. And then we have an 86 post control, so we can get that silver unpluckable, so we don't get the ball just ripped from us every single possession. And then I went with a 78-3, which gives us a silver set shot specialist. We don't get limitless. I don't really care. It's not built to shoot limitless threes. We get a lower mid-range. Obviously would like to get that a little bit higher so you can get more post-fade phenom, but it doesn't really matter to me because I don't really shoot that many mid-ranges. 68 works, especially if you're using stick shooting. But we go down. You can turn down the free throw. I turn it down to a 70. Doesn't really. There's nothing really I can put it on. I mean, you can put like 1 on offensive rebound, but you want to keep it at least 70. So I just put it all the way up to 85. So when there's take fouls or you get sent to the line, which you will a lot on this build because people aren't going to be able to keep up with you, then you do have a free throw. And then I have an 87 pass accuracy. I cap break this up too, so I can get the Tyrese Haliburton pass style. I think that pass style is really good, super helpful on pretty much all passes. I really recommend it. And then I recommend having high pass accuracy on all your players. It's the one stat in this game that really can't fail you. The only thing it can fail you on is break passes, but that's not the end of the world, because that's just going to happen sometimes. And then I have a 60 ball handle. I did this for normal dribble animations, so you can get some normal dribble animations, you can get basic ones, and then you get a 60 speed with ball for Zion dribble style as well, which is actually pretty nice to have on a 7-foot player, especially with a 7'5" wingspan, because you still have a decently long wingspan that you can grab rebounds and grab blocks, and you're fast enough to chase people down. So I definitely think having a 60 speed with ball on a 7'5" wingspan is pretty crazy. Then we go down to the defense. It doesn't look super crazy, but we are going to cap break this up 5 once we get hit veteran 2. Or you can do it right off the bat and get gold paint patroller, up to you. I cap break my rebounding, but we'll get to that in a second. Anyways, we have a 77 interior for when we do cap break it, we do get gold gold paint patroller. 62 perimeter for the bronze immovable. Again, I really recommend you have this on all your builds. Immovable is a great badge, one of the best badges in this game. And then I put my steal all the way up to a 67 so we could get gold glove. I mean not gold glove, bronze glove. But I really wanted to try this out because I built this right when the patch came out. So I wanted to see if I could get some steals. I do get quite a few steals. I average about 1 to 3 a game. I don't really go super crazy on the steals, but again, I don't really try to go super crazy on the steals. I get the ones in the lane, I get the bump steals that come to me, and that's really all I need. I don't want to be the lockdown defender on this build. And then obviously I already talked about this 88 block. That gives you the gold high flying denier to start off with, and then you cap break it up to a 93. Then you will be able to get gold paint patroller, but that's when we hit veteran 2. Now this is the only thing that people are going to be like, what the heck? Having a defensive rebound instead of offensive rebound is way cheaper. That's how I'm able to get all these other stats on the player. Now I'm going to show you, if you turn this all the way down, put this at, you just can't do it. You have to take other stats down. You can only go to an 89 on this. You want to get it up to a 92 so you can get, or at least a 91 so that you can cap break it up. But I would need it to a 92 because I'm using 2 on my pass accuracy. And we can try and turn the free throw down. You can turn down the free throw to a 60. Still don't get it. You can take. You'd have to take 6 off agility, and then you finally be able to get it. I just don't think it's worth it. So I just went with a 70 offensive. You don't get crazy offensive rebounds. You don't do anything super spectacular, but you do get the ones that come to you. And then you cap break it up to a 96 and get the Hall of Fame rebound chaser, and then you can cap break that or max +1 that to a legend rebound chaser, and you have really nice rebounding on this build, as well as having a 70 speed. You can get some offensive rebounds on this build for sure. And then talking about the speed, 70 speed, very nice for a 7-foot player, 7'5" wingspan. You'll be running around on defense, playing good defense on your guy. You will get blown by a couple times if your guy is like 6'7" and just super fast. I mean, it's going to be a little tough. You're going to need a little help from your teammates, but interior you'll be fine. Perimeter it might be a little struggle, but that's what you're sacrificing on this build. And then for agility, you have a 60, not super high. Again, I just wanted to be somewhat fast, somewhat speedy, so I can get up the court, do backdoor cuts, and be more of a power forward than a center, because I wanted to be like the Giannis to the Brook Lopez on my team. And then we have a kind of a lower strength, an 83 strength. That's so we get the gold box out beast. I really don't think you need higher than a silver brick wall in this game. And the only other thing that you'd want this for is for 85 strength, so you can get more immovable, but we don't have any more perimeter, so I think 83 strength is the sweet spot. And then we do have an 83 vertical as well, which gives us gold pogo. You can cap break that or max +1 that, which is what I think I've done. And then we get silver rise up, and then all these badges I've already talked about, but gold pogo is super nice to have. And once you do get your rebounding all the way up to a 96, you as well get Hall of Fame pogo. Doesn't show that now because it does say that on the screen there, need 96 defensive or 96 offensive, but you will be able to get that with your cap breaker, so that's what I did. And then I have Hall of Fame pogo. And then the comparisons you get are Victor, Alperin, and Joel. Nothing crazy. You don't get the Giannis comparison. I don't really care that much. I just wanted to make my version of a Giannis build. All my builds are a little bit different than most people this year. People want to have high strength and high close shot, and I just don't. I think having more well-rounded on your build this year is the way to go. Alright, anyways, I am currently editing the gameplay for this build as we speak, and after that I will be uploading a SIGS video for this build. And let's see if I can hit a 3 so you actually believe me that it's good. I just suck really bad. There we go. Anyways, if you guys want to see those, make sure you like, comment, subscribe so you don't miss them. And on to the next one. Bye-bye.